Hello and welcome. My name is Paloma Padilla. In this video, I will be discussing the reasons why schools should focus on teaching students computer science skills, review basic programming terminology, and demonstrate how it can be done in your classroom using BBots. The intended audience for this presentation is specifically for educators in pre-K through second grade. This training lesson was designed to be student-centered. The lesson includes best practices to teach adult learners. Throughout this session, learners will be able to interact and collaborate with peers on hands-on activities, immediately transfer learning on the job, and participate in learning checks to ensure learning objectives are being met. By the end of this video, you'll be able to integrate BBots in different content areas while teaching early programming skills. The added pressure for schools to incorporate computer science curriculum stems from data reported by the U.S. Department of Labor. They estimate that by 2020, there will be more than 1.4 million computing-related jobs. Unfortunately, only 30% of those jobs can be filled by students graduating with a bachelor's in CS or related degree. Another pressing issue in the field of computer science is the existing gender gap between female and male computer science degree holders and workers. It has been reported that in 2009, men and women were equally represented in computer science. Today, the field is now being dominated by males. Moreover, large businesses such as Google and philanthropists like Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates are making large monetary contributions to support educators with CS professional development and to support CS initiatives to reach underrepresented minorities and communities. These efforts include a growing grassroots movement known as the Hour of Code that aims to introduce computer science to students worldwide. According to code.org, this movement has already reached 100 million students. Among these participants, 50% are females. Furthermore, there are other reasons why coding can be beneficial for students. It can help students acquire 21st century skills such as creativity, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. To explain coding to students, it's important for teachers to understand terminology. So, what is a computer program? A computer program is a set of instructions that a computer follows to complete a task. This leads us to the next question. What is coding? Coding or programming means writing the step-by-step instructions that tell the computer what to do. To make learning relevant to students need to be made aware that computer programs are everywhere. Mobile phones, washing machines, games, and cars all follow step-by-step instructions written by computer programmers. A collaborative learning strategy such as Think, Pair, Share can be used to encourage classroom participation and help students develop their understanding of a topic. In this strategy, learners first think individually and then share ideas with classmates. While students are interacting with peers, the instructor visits with students to scaffold and provide feedback. As teachers, finding the time to teach coding can be nearly impossible due to the demands to cover content in many subject areas. However, a quick fix to this problem is using BBots. What are BBots? BBots are programmable floor robots. Their ease of use makes them suitable for teaching young children early programming skills. BBots are relatively inexpensive and cost between $70 to $80 each. They can be purchased through educational retail stores such as Lakeshore Learning and online retailers like Amazon.com. Before allowing students to interact with BBots, it's important to model and have students practice handling bots carefully, turning it on and off, switching sounds on and off, and storing bots when not in use. In Activity 1, teachers will role-play to be students and learn command buttons with physical movements. BBots have 7 command buttons as shown: forward, back, left, right, clear, pause, and go. The clear button deletes the commands stored. Moreover, the pause button pauses the bot for 1 second. The go button follows the commands programmed. It is important to emphasize that the BBot will not follow the commands inputted without the go button being pressed. The instructor will display the forward button command card. The student will walk forward. The instructor will then display the backward button command card. The student will walk back. The instructor will continue to flash forward and backward command cards while monitoring learners. For the left and right command cards, the instructor will have students turn their bodies 90 degrees to the right and left. Finally, the instructor will display the clear button command card and have students pretend to erase something with one hand. Now it's time to put it all together. To assess learners, the instructor will randomly display a command card and invite students to identify the correct button on a BBOT. The instructor will also ask questions and clarify any misconceptions of learning as needed. In BBOT activity number 2, teachers will be introduced to algorithms. They will learn the steps needed to plan an algorithm, create an algorithm using a set of command cards, and solve problems using task cards and execute their program. Since students will not be writing real code, students will be using algorithms to solve a problem. An algorithm is a list of steps that you do in order to complete a task. A great example of an algorithm is a recipe. You must follow the steps in order to get the best results. Prior to giving students hands-on experience, it's critical to discuss the process to program a BBOT. The 5 steps are shown below. Think, create the algorithm, program, test it, and fix any bugs until you get it right. In the next 30 minutes, teachers will be able to explore maths targeting literacy and math skills. Each station includes a bot, task cards, and a deck of command cards. Feel free to explore the endless possibilities to teach content and early programming skills. In the final BBOT activity, teachers will work collaboratively with their grade level colleagues and create a mat to teach a skill in a subject area. Although mats can be bought online, one of my favorite things about BBOTs is that you can create multiple mats easily and rotate the mats amongst the grade level. To create mats, you'll need a 15 cm by 15 cm square. You'll also need index cards to create task cards. I recommend scanning, cutting, laminating, and taping squares together. It is evident that programming skills are in dire need today. To get teacher buy-in, it is critical to create training that is student-centered. Learning must be relevant and must have value to learners, have clear objectives, encourage opportunities for social learning, assesses learning, and has immediate application on the job.